Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome back to more of the Long Dark and the Furry, the Silence Tournament, where we made a pretty good start, I think. We are 10 days in, and the challenge only goes for 50 days. We got a bunch of saplings down. We have a rifle and some ammo. We have a couple bows and a couple arrows. And we already have 2 moose kills to our name. But we got to do more. So much more. So here is what I'm thinking.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Today, our first order of business is to make a bunch of arrows. Maybe like all, because we got like 30 something arrowheads, but at the very least, I want to. Yeah, we got 32 arrowheads. I want to make at least half of those into arrows. And then we're going to go on a little trip. We're going to head through PV into Timberwolf. We're going to go to Ash Canyon. We're going to grab the tech backpack and the crampons. All right, I was going to drop these here real quick. And then on the way back, we're going to summit, and then we'll get to the business of, all the other fun stuff. But yeah, walking around heavy all the time, not my idea of fun. Yeah, that's going to take another week. Okay, give me all my feathers. We're going to need all those. All those. I was going to take those preemptively. I'm going to switch bows. Right? Yeah, it's a 43%. We'll get there. Okay. Oh yeah, we do want. Well, basically all that, just not right now. I have planned. We are still planning to. There we go. That's what we're after. And I didn't do anything. There we go. Yeah, because we're just about to get to Rifle 2. We're at Cooking 2 in a bit. Cooking 3 is the big one because that's when we get pies. And we got so yeah, our main focuses now are cooking, rifle, and archery. Okay. And it is the crack of dawn, but it should be just light enough for us to start crafting. There we go. Okay. And how many do I have? I've got 8 of these things. That's 24 arrows. It's going to take 30 minutes each. Let's see. 3 shafts, 6, 9, 12. Let's go for 15. That'll be a good start. And we'll save a few for later. Well, or do we just do it now? Nope, screw it. Let's just do it now. Okay. So we get 24 of those, but we don't have 24 arrows worth of. Actually, maybe we do. Drop you. Drop you. Yeah, we'll get that fixed. That. Hey, TX, thank you so much for the resub. 32 months? Wow. But welcome in, TX. Hope you're doing well. Quality tools. There we go. You can't do a silent sub, but you're here in lurking. Okay, well, appreciate the lurk, TX. Hope you and the cat are as well as can be these days. What did I say? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's make. God, it's 8? How many arrows do I have on me right now? Da 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 da. 1? Wait, what? I only have 1. Okay, well, that's um unfortunate. So we better fix. Okay. Okay, am I gonna take an entire day just making arrows? Yes, yes I am. Okay, pause real quick. Drink up. Hey, what do I have now? I have my 1, which is about to break, and I have how many fresh? 8. Yeah, let's just make as many as we can while we still have light. We're probably not going to make all the way through that, but that's totally fine. And we got 12. 12. Okay, we can work with 12. Come on, give me. Show. God dang it. How is the tournament going? I would say mostly okay. Okay, 12 of you going in there. All of you go in there. Can you fit in there? You can. Lovely. See, as I said, we made a pretty good start. Part of it is it's hard to tell. Like, whether I'm being too slow or if I'm actually at a decent clip. So we got 2 moose kills, 1 bear kill, should be 2, and like 25 wolf kills. See, we're in pretty decent shape in that sense. But I worry I'm being slow because we are very much on the clock. Okay, yeah. So, oh no, exclamation point furry is what you want there, TX. Wilderness kitchen, rifle. God, I kind of want all of those. Okay, the meds are fine. I want the coffee on me because we're going to want that when we summit. Because like, once we're done in Ash Canyon, we're going straight to Timberwolf and we're going to summit as soon as possible. I have no lamp oil. That's not good. Then we're going to have to shed something. So what else can we drop? Let's see. 0 out of 4. 2 out of 5. 0 out of 5. Okay. Yeah, the drugs are fine. Um, we have no extra clothing. That's fine. Um, we have a pot on us. Right? Yeah, okay, so we can make porridge as we go. Okay, yeah, that'll be right. You know, we lose a couple sticks, we'll be able to climb. That's fine. But yeah, so yeah, it's a really neat tournament. You know, and Maria and I guess CJ and Fish have all done very well. And we're bringing a hacksaw. We're bringing a hacksaw, but we're going to leave it at Mountaineers as we go. Where are here? Yeah, apologies to those of you who are not fans of the gun cleaning sound. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll sleep for 9, and then yeah, tomorrow we go. The only thing that'll stop us in our tracks is a bear or a moose. And we've already killed the moose here, so it's gonna have to be a fresh bear. It. There we go. And did I take all the turlet water? I did. Okay. So real quick, yeah. So if wherever when we get wherever we're going, we're gonna have to lose half a kilo. Sticks are probably the play. Meds are fine. Clothing's fine. We're a little light on water. I don't love that. Tool wise, I got a couple torches, a little lamp. Well, hang on. You're about halfway cured. Did I not leave any lamp oil in? I did. Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Astrid, I'm calm yourself. Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess we better drink. Right, so we're off to Ash Canyon in the gold mine, and then we can make the rest of those on our way back. And so any wolves we encounter, we can deal with quick like. Um, moose, well, moose we'll see. If we can hunt moose or bear from a safe spot, then yes. We really don't want to get tap danced on by a moose when we're about to go to Ash Canyon and Timberwolf. That would be deleterious to our chances. Oh yeah, what did that bring our archery up to? Very nearly archery 3. Yeah, I think it's archery 4, where you get the bleed out time cut by a quarter. But we'll get there. We're gonna have ample opportunities to shoot things. Like my general approach here is I want the bow is for wolves right now because one of the rules I think I didn't put it in the little mini description. So it's optional, but if you want a bonus points for accuracy in this division, you need to take 50 rifle shots, and then whatever your percentage is, you'll get points accordingly. I have already missed twice during our first moose hunt, so the maximum 1,500 bonus points are not going to be ours, but that's okay. I was never planning on that, but I want to save the rifle for moose and bears. Basically, I want to shoot at things that are big. And then the bow is mainly for wolves, like rabbits and ptarmigan are 1 point each, and deer are 3. Not really worth it. Maybe at the end if stuff isn't spawning quickly enough, but we'll deal with that if we come to it. Rifle in a way, yeah, kind of. Yeah, that is one thing I figured I had to deal with TX, and it did take some getting used to. Now the nice thing is, you can use the rifle while crouched right from the start. And as I found out, you can also use the rifle to shoot through fences, which is how we got our first moose. I mean, we were there in the town site. And it was just walking through, and then we basically had a clear shot through a fence. We crouched, basically just like stuck the rifle through the gap, took a shot, and then lo and behold, it actually brought it down. Which is probably as close as we'll ever get, like to shooting a moose from melee range. Yeah, that's a sprain waiting to happen, I think. But oh yeah, the rifle definitely has its advantages. As it has range. It has more stopping power. I think, that translates into like higher crit chance, and obviously the crit being what you need to bring down a moose. So yeah, I mean it has its uses. Now the flip side is it's real heavy, and like the one we're rocking is heavier still. I think a Barb's rifle, it's more durable, so it loses less condition per shot, but also weighs an extra half a kilogram. Oh, hey, Carl Bob. I don't suppose you got anything for me, do you?
Okay.
That is actually useful. Thank you. Could use some liquid refreshment as we go. But my thinking here is, I'm going to take the required 50 shots to get the accuracy bonus, whatever that ends up being, and then I will probably leave the rifle behind, and then primarily use the bow. Although if we are going after more bear and moose, maybe we might make an exception. Metal versus wood. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some like, well, in the wiki, there's some like lore about it's the way it was assembled, so it makes it more whatever. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see. Now we are going to Ash Canyon, and we could get our hands on the collectors? No, curators. The curator's rifle, which weighs the same. It basically has no downsides, and it has like 33% more range, which is very tempting. But then you also don't have the extra durability. We're probably going to be taking a lot of shots. We'll see. Either way, something to consider. Okay, and yeah, we've been through here already because we went to PV to actually find our heavy hammer. Okay, let's not dilly-dally because we don't have infinitude lamp oil. But yeah, so that's basically my strat. We're gonna go for high value targets early, and just boop wolves as we go. And probably once we get ourselves established and we do like an initial pass, I think we might end up just doing kind of a Mad Max strat, and we'll just start walking around with raw guts on us, basically intentionally giving off stink, drawing all the predators. So rather than me having to hunt them down, I'll get them to come to me. Now, the exception to that will be if we're in cougar territory, but we're just going to try to avoid that. Oh yeah, that's the other restriction I didn't put in there. Um, so this is like rabbits and ptarmigans 1 point, deer 3, wolves 5, bears 25, moose 100. Cougars are worth 250 points, but you're only allowed to hunt one. Well, that's actually you're only allowed to kill one. You can hunt as many as you want. And because I would really rather not mess with my accuracy bonus, we're gonna do basically what I did in the bow only run, and we're gonna go to Milton, and we're gonna set up shop across the river, and we're going to rain death upon the Milton cougar with nothing but arrows. Now, we're probably gonna. Well, I say probably. We are definitely gonna have to make more than 12, because I remember the last time I did this. It was successful, but I think we went in with like 20 or so arrows, and I used, I think, I had like 2 or 3 left when we actually brought down the cougar, because it was shooting from great distance, so it was a little harrowing. Is that hello, Goofy, and thank you so much for that resub. 17 months. Welcome, welcome. Have you started on your pasta bake, or is that for later? I know you're talking about that in Koru's stream. But good to see you as always, Goofy. Hope your weekend's going well. Pasta bake could be for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, steak and mac and cheese. Well, look at you. Okay. Oh right, yeah. There is a chance we meet the bear at the bend in the road. We have to watch for that. If we can get up on those rocks and hunt it, that would actually be ideal. We just got to remember not to leave the zone before it bleeds out. We have had that issue. You're having sushi now, just back at the grocery. Hey, we. I know some people might not be into it, but we are supporters of grocery store sushi here. Because yeah, when you're on a student budget, you take your little extravagances where you can. And sometimes the habits you develop when you're on a student budget don't leave you after you're not. Not that I would know anything about that. Hello, doggo. Bork, bork. Yes, hello. Bork to you too. Thank you. We're not going to go out of our way to find wolves, at least not now, but if they present themselves like that one just did, we'll deal with them. There's a bike rack close to the grocery store. Lovely. I assume you're riding. Oh, yeah, you said you got a bike last month? Something like that? Well, good. And you also said that, like, you also said they got a, was it a coffee place that makes cold brew and matcha? Something like that? And matcha is hot these days. I saw, like, couple stories out of Japan how like people who make matcha are just struggling to keep up with demand. But it's good to be in business, I suppose. I still make vegetable curry 3 up. No, I make curry a couple weeks out of the month, and then I pivot to something else. Okay. Yes, yes. Come here, come here. All the respawn rates are set to very high, so even if we're killing them early, they'll be back soon enough. Thank you. And plus, we have multiple we have like a multiple maple saplings down and a whole moose. Actually, no, 2 whole moose worth of guts down. I'm not gonna go look there, I suppose. But unless it's something really, really good, we're just gonna leave it. And
Thank you.
mm, I mean, if we're gonna be spending a lot of time whittling, an extra knife wouldn't be bad. But now we're even more over. You think as much curry as I do to allergies? Wow. I mean, I guess my take would be any excuse to eat curry, right? Okay. All right, you're traveling crows. Oh, actually, it is. Actually, the sun's starting to poke out. How about that? Okay, if we see the bear, we probably double back and see if we can get on top of those rocks. Otherwise, I think we just press on. You make a lot of chili con carne, but I didn't go to bring it to school because it might spill. Do you? Yeah, like some. God, I can't keep calling it Tupperware. And that's one brand. Like, do you have like a resealable uh, containers? I would hope so. Oh, there you are. Boy, spotted you just in time. Okay, let me see if I can get a visual on you from up here. Oh, geez. All right. Our bear friend is a schmoovin. Let's see if we can do something about that. Really? Nothing. Cottage pie is a good one. Okay, all right. This week you'll make your pasta bake. Go here to crave. Okay, weird. I landed that hit and it did absolutely nothing. No reaction at all. All right, come on, girl. Get up there. There you go. This is not an ideal spot. Oh, really? You're going to come get me, are you? That's 3. How many shots? That's 4. I guess we're farming rifle XP now. And that was 4 solid hits. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Okay. Let me just check. We still only have the 1 bear kill, right? Yep. All right. Well, we're just going to consider that job done. We're going to... I mean, that was 4 hits! And it is definitely bleeding. Hello, Bok. Rest assured, you are safe. I mean, I don't want to say your lives are... Well, they're not worthless. They're just not worth very much. I mean, sorry about it. Okay, it is noon, and we're just about to the space capsule. That's actually a pretty decent time. When the craving hits, you do the work. Yeah. And if you make the chili con carne, if it's not travel food, then just have it to savor when you get home. Okay, can I get a flat ground here, please and thank you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hey, archery 3. Okay, see, pry bar we have. I don't know why I'm looting. Like, what would I be after? Not that. Spray paint, not that.
This will come in handy.
Sure. Hey, there we go. And that'll be some drugs at the church. They need to buy food at school. Well, I mean, no thank you. I mean, it's nice and warm, but holy crap, is that heavy. All right, moving on. Oh yeah, everything's a trade-off, right? Do whatever works, or just have something basic and portable. Sandwiches, tortillas. I don't know, but something simple, tasty, and portable, basically. If you don't want to buy stuff, that's cool. And that's a good instinct, because those places that are near school or at school, they know they have a captive audience, and they're gonna charge for it. Okay, I saw that wolf up there. I would like to deal with it. If it's gonna show itself. Okay, yeah, you right there. Hello. Oi! I should shout. Oi, oi! You with the face. All right, I suppose this will do. Hey, 2 for 1. How about that deal? You do be making sandwiches? Hey, whatever works. Whatever's in your budget and you find enjoyable. Now we can let them respawn and we can go about our business. Yeah, the campground is back there, but I don't, well, could there be, I tell you what, we'll loot that on our way back. Could there be good stuff back there? Possibly. But like nothing that would be mission revolver ammo. Ugh.
I'll take it.
I'll take it and I'll drop it right here. So I'll know where it is. Probably drop those in the space capsule. Oh, can I leave the pry bar behind? I think I can. Because that'll help.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, right. Clothing. Drop you. Harvest that up real quick. Yeah. Drop that means we can keep more of our other stuff. Oh yes. Have that. And that. And yeah, we'll have ourselves a coffee when we get out of doors. Well, yeah, we'll loot this on the way back. We're going to Ash into the summit, so we're not going to lack for loot. I'll fit all your groceries in your bike basket. That would have been that sounds like it would have been a challenge. All right, let me grab a few of those just to be safe. Maybe play electricity. Yeah, liquids are not going to be popular among the airport security crowd. There we go. Well done, Astrid. Yeah, we'll leave those sticks there. It's noon. Noon? Yeah, basically noon. Oh, right. Let's check our count before we go. How do I still only have one bear kill? I put 4 shots into that goddamn thing. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving until that bear dies. How the hell? Like, okay, is something bugged? Like, have I found yet another bug? Okay, that's only half a kilogram. Now, just yeah, we'll leave one of those at trappers, at mountaineers. How the fuck? Like I'm starting to get worried because like, this would be the second bear that I have hit like legitimate hits on, and nothing has happened. I'm starting to get genuinely concerned that something is wrong. I mean, like I've killed bears, but like how much bleeding do I need to plan for? Jesus. What the fucking fuck?
Feels like night is coming.
It'll do that.
Tired.
Okay, yeah, but four no, if a bullet hits, that's a bleed. Maybe it's a slow beat, but it's still a bleed. I hit them. I hit that bear 4 times.
Can you eat trees? 'Cause I'm gonna.
Shut
I'm gonna eat a tree.
up. Fuck this. If I have to go finish that bear, I'll finish the fucking bear. I'm not letting another 25 points get away from me. Oh, fuck you. I went inside the bunker, but again, 4 shots. 4 shots. That is 4 spots of bleeding. There is no reason it should be taking this long for it to fucking die. Like if part of my whole strategy is like just land a hit or two, with the rifle and then let the bleed do its business. If I have to like actively hunt each and every one of these things into the ground, that is going to like severely cramp my style.
A rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Shut up. All right. Well, this is going to be two whole days basically wasted because the game decided to fuck with me. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm done assuming good faith. It's right fucking there. Is that the bear? I think that's the fucking bear. Or is that a rock? That might be a rock. Or is that? Hang on. Okay, now the fucking thing decided to die. It waited just long enough for me to be too tired to climb. Oh my fucking god. That, how many hours did that take? Okay, well... Okay, here's what we do. I mean, we could... No, we don't know that the bear is back there. We don't know that. Alright, here's what we do. We're going to go back to the space capsule. But we're going to... let me grab some sticks. And then we're going to start a fire... in the the burned out hut there. We'll cook the pork and beans, get that cooking XP. We'll make water because we really need that. We'll make some coffee, and then we'll get Astrid a decent sleep. And on the morrow, we'll have her climb up into Timberwolf, and then we'll push into Ash Canyon. I kind of wanted to be in Ash tonight, but again, it's 25 points. And again, I already let Petunia off the hook by leaving too soon, and so I'm not going to be as understanding in the future. What are you? Oh, that's a deer. Okay, never mind. All right. So on the flip side, that was we used 4 rifle rounds, and we landed 4 hits. So that's it's good for our accuracy. Yeah, we're gonna leave those limbs. We actually have some pre-chopped firewood up here, so that'll help. Yeah. So make water, cook pork and beans. We probably just cook that on the ground. Yeah. Oh, we got something right there. Lovely. All right. Oh yeah, and we'll leave that spare knife in the space capsule. There we go. And instead, we'll use that extra ½ kilogram probably for some water. Ooh, scary. Okay, I want you. You just give me max water. Grab you, drop you right there. Yeah, we'll make sure to cook you, then eat you. Okay, quick little jiggle. That'll totally be fine. What am I doing with you? I do not have coffee amounts of water. Nope. Yeah, we can warm up. All right. So you make some water too. All right. Let me pop another cedar on there. Oh yeah. And then this has been red. We can drop that. That's another half kilogram saved. Yeah, so you have fire starting 3.
I could eat anything.
Oh no, no, that was because of the buff, the feat. Never mind. Archery 3 in a bit, good. Rifle 2 in a bit. Oh yes, good. Just chow down on that if you would, please. And then just drop that can. There we go. And that's a half a liter. So please make me coffee. And we're out of water. Well, all right, fine. Jeez. There we go. Ooh, here we go. Now, I'm going to have you... No, no. Yes, you keep the water coming. And you gonna make me some porridge. We'll get those double cooking skill ups.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
Okay, there we go. And keep that coming, because porridge uses a lot of water. How much? A quarter of a liter. That's a lot. There we go. How much porridge do we have left? Half a kilogram. That's actually pretty respectable. Okay, well here, then you both make me more coffee. Okay, so you make that last one. You, more porridge. Might need to add a stick or two. Well, a stick. There we go. There we go. Let's see, 19. Okay, one more stick. There we go. We take. Ah. Okay. Last stick, I promise. Just grab a torch. Not even a good torch, but oh well. Ooh, good hacksaw?
Oh, lucky day.
Good hacksaw. Better than the one we have. So we'll do a quick swappy do there, because that'll go to the summit eventually. Okay, anyway.
This'll come in handy.
How's that? Will, thank you so much for the resub for 30 months. May have to last for, yeah, sorry about that. All right. But thank you for the resub, Will. Yeah, I know this it's a lot what you and the fam are dealing with right now. Hope you're sticking together and powering through as best you can. Always good to see you, Will. Okay, perfect. We got we have coffee levels of space on our thirst bar, so let's go. Oh yeah, weight wise, where are we? Okay, we're good. It is, yeah. Unfortunately, that is very much the case. Canceling everything you can. I mean, yeah, you about that. What option do you have? Well, I mean, I do hope things turn around and your family can get more stabilized and in a better position. Um, I mean I hesitate only because I don't know what that would look like, but I hope everything works out for the best. You can get what you need, and the well, no, we'll just we'll save the back half of that. I'm talking about political parties. We don't need to do that just now. I am a little stressed. I may have left my presentation. I don't want to say too late. I will say I'm less stressed than I was previously because I got an email from the organizer saying, "Hey, by the way, your slides are due Friday." Yeah, they sent that on this past Monday. What? So I panic powered through half of what the presentation I had planned, and then and then 24 hours later, I got another email saying, "Oops, sorry about that. Turns out, yeah, they're actually due Monday the 13th." So thankfully, we didn't have that to deal with. But I have so I think I have the slides are down. Now what I'm doing, and my neighbors probably think I've lost my mind. Because they have heard me, going over the same slides and saying the same things for hours on end today. And I did my usual thing where was it when I have done public speaking in the past, I've tried to fit 15 minutes worth of material into a 10-minute slot, and I don't talk like the Micro Machines guy, so that's not going to go well. But no, I think I'm to the point now where I have everything down that I want to say. Now I just need to make some little cuts here and there. I probably got to drop a couple jokes, and then I should be good because they have said uh, they will be draconian with their timekeeping at the conference. You will not be allowed to go overtime. Just talk. No, Goofy. No, absolutely not. And I say that because there's a very I would normally do that, but if I do that, people aren't going to know what I'm saying. I mean, you guys hear me, even in like just a regular streaming situation where I'm just here by my lonesome. I'm just vibing with y'all. I talk entirely too quickly. If I'm being broadcast live, like with my face, and like being recorded, it's only going to get faster because the nerves are just going to be that much worse. So no, I need to cut so I can give myself space to breathe, so I can give the audience space to hear what the hell I'm saying. So your prisoners talk fast, you don't know what I say. Well, see, in that case, Goofy, it's good to interrupt them, not with not with pointless questions, but like with ask them to elaborate, or bring up related issues, and but the idea is to break their rhythm. Because I had in grad school, I had a Pakistani econ professor, and like a guy who was used to teaching like econ PhD students, not not people who were just getting their first exposure to econ. So he would go fast. Can you just okay? Just want to make sure there's anything back there. But yeah, King of the Federal lecture of 150 students. Okay, well if it's that kind of situation, ooh,
Perfect.
no, absolutely not. No, no, no. All right, well that was easy. You should just play your videos back at 0.75. Yeah, there's that. And I am I'll leave those. But yeah, and there's probably like a consequence of me watching YouTube videos at like 1.5x speed. So yeah, I've kind of I've kind of like made a rod for my own back there. So what was I leaving? Oh, I was leaving the hacksaw, right? And save some weight that way. Gonna put that there. We're gonna come back and summit with that. Oh right, and then drop that. Can you please attend? Oh yeah, that actually. I mean, TX might be asking that in jest, but that's actually a pretty reasonable idea. Like if you're having trouble keeping up, then yeah, ask if well, make sure you ask. Don't just assume, but yeah, ask if you can record the lecture, and then have that to refer back to. Because hey, there's a very real chance your professor will say yes, as long as you promise not to like distribute it.
Must be prepared for anything.
38%. That's a little risky. Okay, to Ash Canyon. Let's go. I'm gonna keep some coffee drinking space in there. If I pay to, well, you could use your phone or a digital recorder. I mean, given the comparative level of demand, you might even be able to get it for relatively cheap. 32. Okay, yep, I can take that, and I will. Okay, got that, and then let's right. So watch for the bear. That's it's a tree stump. Okay. You spent old phone or like a small MP3 recorder. You got a Zune. Yeah, imagine a Zoomer having a Zune. But yeah, there are options that shouldn't be too onerous for your budget. But again, as always, make sure you ask first. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, I thought I heard bear crows. And I did, and that's why. You buy a tire repair kit and Shane lubricant. Well, if you're taking care of your bike, and your bike is important. That makes sense. Okay, I want to see, can I get up on this rock and then pop the bear as it goes by? Ooh, do I see moose? Do I see timbies? I don't see moose, but doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, can I goat off of this? Seems risky, but I think we can give it a try. Basically, whatever way the bear comes charging, we go the other way. And lubricant since you bought it, yeah, that's probably important. Yeah, pump probably be important too. Okay. It. Wait. Oh, turning rude. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, that was easy. Don't have to wait for that one. Woo! Okay, now I'm just gonna take a quick peekaboo over here, and then see if the moose is loose in the hoose. And the answer is nay. Don't. Oh wait, no. If the moose is about, it's gonna be up the path by the log bridge on the way to the bunker and the climb to fucking deer clearing. There we go. Excuse me. Right, we'll deal with that when we're on the way to the summit. Yeah, thank you, Goofy. Owning bike is annoying sometimes. Yeah, but it's. I mean, would you rather walk everywhere you have to go? 'Cause, I mean, yeah, you do have public transit, but public transit doesn't always go where you need to go. And yeah, a car certainly isn't an option. So yeah, you take good care of Blanca, and she'll take good care of you. Okay, so let's get into Ash Canyon. I'll probably have to slam some more coffee before, because assuming the moose isn't like right there at the entrance, and sometimes it is, but assuming it's not, I think we're gonna climb up to Homesteaders. And we'll check in there real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Do I have energy drinks? I do. I might pop an energy drink to take that climb um, up to the fire watch, whatever it is, or the fire overlook. I don't know. That would be a net energy loss, though. All right. Well, we'll see where we are. Or I just drink more coffee. There are other people on public transport. Yeah, public. Yep, other people do. Other people do be on public transport. And yeah, you are subject to their schedules. Is the bike more dangerous? Well, I mean, other people are more dangerous around the bikes. How about that? The bike in and of itself is not dangerous. Okay, moose check. Moo, 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 moo. Aha. Well, why you rolled? Yeah, people don't have much respect for bike lanes. That is true. Yeah, the thing is, like, there are not a lot of safe spots to hunt right around here, and this would be a terrible time to get moose stomped. Oh, do I? I do. Oh, I do have a rock. Thing is, if I throw that, which way is it going to go? Probably away, which is exactly the opposite of what we want. Glaciers actually hates cars. When two bikers collide, what should we blame? They want to blame all the accidents on car. Well, I mean that's you can't blame that. I think that's just being fanciful. Like if two bike riders collide, you pick one of them. Yeah, whoever was not properly obeying the laws, because but no, again, sometimes not so you really know it, but the if you're on the bicicleta, you still have to follow the law. Ooh, this is yes, it's just pacing back and forth. It's not help. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, maybe. You just gonna stop there? Apparently, you're just gonna stop there. Okay, friendo, are you gonna come any closer? You're not. Well, I mean, you're gonna be a jerk about this, aren't you? Actually, I wonder. Like, if we're here to sow mayhem and kill wildlife, maybe we actually don't want to go to homesteaders, and instead we take the usual path. We go up to anglers. We take the wolf gauntlet because we want to deal with them. Go through the cave, and then we go to the gold mine, and then we double back to Miner's Folly. Maybe check in on Boris, and then we leave via homesteaders. Oh, I think I like that. Okay, are you gonna be like the DP Moose, and you're gonna be all precious? Okay, if it actually turns its head back toward us, I'm gonna take a shot and I'm gonna see where it goes. Ideally, it goes somewhere over here, so I can shoot from on high. I think my thinking is if I throw a rock at it, it's gonna panic, it's gonna run off that way, and we're not gonna have a good angle on it. I mean, we don't have a good angle on it now. Yes, it's going the wrong way. Unless I can get up on these rocks. We're burning daylight here, but 100 points is 100 points. All right. Oh, you jerk face! Why you turn around? Why you do like this? Fuck! And that's exactly what I figured would happen. All right, that's 2 misses. How many? I think we can afford 10 misses out of 50 shots, and then still. Well, no. I think we have to be like 90% accuracy to get like the next tier of bonus. And now it's gonna. I could get up here, but that wouldn't help. Or could it? Hang on. Hang on. Okay, oh, nope. Yeah, it's not letting me up the slope. All right. I should have seen that coming. Okay. Plan B. If it's going to hang out there, we'll take a wide circle around, go around the back of it, and we'll get up on those rocks over there. Because I am not leaving without this moose. Is it efficient? No. But I want my points. Okay. Oh, hang on. In case any Borky boys try to interrupt us. Well, man, can we even get up there? Let's find out. I know Chad is over here having its fun, but it's about the principle of the thing. Okay, rocks, rocks, rocks. Thank you. Okay, I don't love the trees being in the way, but this is a better angle. Fuck's sake. All right, where are you going now? Okay, yeah, this would be the time to be up on those on those rocks. Can I get... No. No, that's a one-way trip down. We want to go out and around. Well, okay, even if I can just get up on those rocks right there in front of us. We're going to have a much better angle. Now, it, it could come charge us up this way, but I think we can go down without too much issue. Why? I mean, that's a good question, Goofy. It is a very delayed reaction. Maybe it's well, the moose is so huge. Maybe it just takes that long for the signals to get to its brain. Okay, again, we have trees in the way, but this is it's less bad. Okay, bud, your move. So of course it walks directly away. Fuck off. Okay, it's literally showing us its ass. Okay, all right, okay. How did that miss? I hate this contraption. I should be at the fucking gold mine by now. Okay, hang on. Do I... Rocks. Do I have any more rocks? Feels like it should be able to... Feel like we should have some around here, but... Nope, that's a tree branch. There are rocks around here, right? There must be. Maybe I can, flush it out somewhere more convenient, but... Oh, there we go. Oh, buzz off. Just had a whole family of rocks sitting right there. Don't use Star Girl. Nope. God dang it. Oh, we got one. Got his attention there. Where am I on this? 15 shots, 21 hits. Or 21 shots, 15 hits. That is not maximum optimal gameplay. And we're up to rifle, what? We're up to rifle 2 now, so we got a little bit more crit chance, but not a whole heck of a lot. All right, so where are we going this time? Okay, well, hang on. Hang on. Ooh, this is dangerous. Dangerous for you. It got caught on the log. Who's yonking who now, buddy? Okay. Anyway, yeah, that was an extended diversion. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, points are points. And you know what? I am, I'm flexing on it so hard. I'm not even gonna harvest it. No hide, no guts, no meat, no nothing. Because we got other stuff to do. And I think, thank you. But I'm glad the peanut gallery has been entertained. Also, hey Zert, welcome in. Yeah, I know, I know. I get fixated on one thing and I will not let it go. I mean, again, you like you all say, you knew what you were signing up for when you came here. No. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the loop starting at Anglers. But well, here's the thing, Goofy. One, I already have 2 moose hides down and curing in Coastal and DP, and I'm not eager to come back here. And moreover, we're gonna go to HRV, and that'll give us a chance to just get a straight up moose satchel from the signal fire.
Nobody needs this anymore.
So, because here's the thing. One, the moose hide takes 10 days to cure. And the challenge only goes for 50 days. And then 2, even after it's cured, it's going to take 16 hours to craft. And so that crafting time is time we could be out doing more killing. So I'm gonna, I think in terms of like action economy, I think we'd be better served going to HRV. You heard me. You heard me twice. Do I sound like Bash? Are you going to Black Rocky? Okie doodles. Okay, where are doggos? Here we are. I wonder where you all were. Go. Hello. Oh, they were doing shouties. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll head up to Anglers. Are we gonna grab? Yeah, we'll grab the arrowheads. Probably not that much more. I mean, depends on what we find, but I wouldn't expect much more than that. Yeah, and then we take, man, it, do I remember the usual way? No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's the way you would take in Darkwalker. It's like I've been so used to just taking the rope up to homesteaders. God, it feels like it's been ages since I actually took the quote unquote proper way up to the gold mine. Hey, TX is allowed. You know, TX is a long-standing member of the community, but there's no exclusivity implied there. If TX wants to see other streams, they're welcome to do so. Okay. Um, Usually there's a couple wolves around here. Nope, that's a deer. You are not a wolf. Sorry to break it to you. And the fog's going to sit in, which is going to make navigation that much more tricky. But I, th I think we can manage it. How do you focus on two streams? Well, some people can. Or like there's one stream that's more active, and then another one where you can just like vibe. Not all streams are made equal. That's totally fine. You used to do 3 or 4. Yeah, yeah. Twitch doesn't want you to do that anymore. I think if you have more than 2 streams open at a time, I think I said you won't get credit for watch streaks and you won't get channel points. I think that was one of their new innovations. Couple flares, right? Yeah, there's the big box of fish. Thank you. Okay, let's give this a proper looting. Leather, yes please. Arrowheads, yes please. 1, 2. Cleaning kit we can leave there. Might need that later. Spray paint we will need never. Oh, there we go. Snackies. Another. Oh, it's a basic rifle guide. Ooh, we want that. Hey, I will take the matches. I will not take the film. Dog food. Sure. Maybe not that one. Okay, ooh, hatchet. 87. How's ours? 91. No, thank you. Your masseuse's gonna fix your neck. Wow. Is your neck in need of fixing? I mean, presumably, if we're talking about it. Okay, man. Okay, yeah, we go to the wolf colony. Yeah, there's gonna be a climb in that cave. That could be an issue. Yeah, we would have to. What? No, we can just sleep in the cave. Yeah, we have that option. Do we? No, we do not have extras here. Okay, good. That's all fine. These are all fine. I'm. You know what? I'm just gonna drop this fire hardened arrow. It's point .1, but it's a dangerous point .1. Leave that. Take that. It's been hurting. Oh, okay. Yeah, but oh, yeah, and better a masseuse or a physical therapist than a chiropractor. So I salute you for that decision. Okay, let's. Oh boy, yeah, these conditions are not ideal. Let's see if I remember how to. Well, okay, you know what? No. I was gonna say, can I remember how to get to the Wolf Gauntlet? But the fog is just gonna be a whole thing. They had a 4 to 5 limit, you can understand, but 2 is just bad. Yeah. Double accounts, dual PCs, and VPN. Well, I mean, if you're that dedicated to watching Twitch, I mean, I imagine they'd be delighted to have you. Wait for cloth. 8 pieces of cloth. Okay. There we go. That's an hour and a half. I don't think that's the play. Yeah, we probably can I fix that? Also an hour and a half. All right, never mind. Do I need to touch this up? Couldn't hurt. All right, yeah. So crack of dawn, we set out. We go through the Wolf Gauntlet. We climb, and then we do our thing at the top of the zone. You could make it work. Yeah, you can't. You can, but just because you can do something, that doesn't necessarily mean you should. Do I want to make more water? Make more porridge? Or do you just want to go to bed? I think we just want to go to bed, and we'll drink coffee tomorrow. There, had to flail around to find a bed. Okay, it is almost daylight. Let's eat our way to climbability. Lovely. Let's see. Check skill wise. Yeah, rifle. We're getting there. Uh, archery 3 and a third. You don't care about the rest. All right. Can I see? Nope. All right. That had better not be. Yep, it is. Uh, all right. Well, it had been a while since we had a blizzard. I suppose we were due. So let's do this. It needs to happen anyway. All right. Put the pot down.
Come on, little fire.
Make some water. Excuse me. And then we'll see if we can get through one of those basic rifle books. There we go. Throw on. Actually, didn't one there? No, there was not. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, now you do maximum water. And then I'm going to read 2 hours of this. Bash didn't want blizzards. Well, since, TX, since when do you listen to what Bash wants? Oh boy, hang on. Okay, shoot. Actually, you know what? Go ahead, use the hatchet. Make a little bit more porridge while we're at this. Because this blizzard is not going away, apparently. And that is half a liter of water right there. Okay, hang on. We'll leave that for some climbing space. Are we still blizzarding?